What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where today, Masterpiece has sent us in a potential masterpiece of content. If this Shiinotic, I actually didn't look up how to pronounce it. It looks like, I'm gonna go with Shiinotic. Shiinotic? Oh man, the comments are gonna throw me so much shade. Rise, how do you not know the most obvious pronunciation Pokemon ever? It's obviously Shiinotic. But this thing is kind of crazy looking. It kind of scares me. It's a little creepy. It looks like one of those ghosts in like a horror movie that just like little music's playing and it's like, oh my gosh, look at this thing. Is it just me? Like, let me know in the comment. Like, this thing kind of creeps me out. I don't really get creeped out too often, but like, no offense, Shiinotic, but look, oh my gosh, like look how its mushroom head is like covering its eyes slightly. This thing is creepy, dude. Is it supposed to be creepy? It's a fairy type. I feel like it's not supposed to be creepy. I feel like fairy types are normally kind of cute, like Wigglytuff. Let me know if I'm the only one that thinks this thing's kind of creepy, kind of scaring me. But I'll fight through my fear and still shoutcast the video as Shiinotic is going up against a Lopunny here. Fire Punch does knock out, but Shiinotic was able to put in some nice work. Wiggly charming away. Goes for the catch. Nice catch onto Scarm. Let's see if it's just a Fire Punch. Yeah, just a Fire Punch. The Wiggles gonna just try and charm everything down now, and that's what Wiggly does. It's what Wiggly does best. See, Wiggly is kind of adorable. Wiggly is kind of adorable. Shiinotic, not so much in my opinion. Not so much. Masterpiece in level 1, of course. He's got the screen record bubble going and tough lead. Gonna safe swap Shiinotic. Just hope the opponent doesn't know what to do. It's met by a Drapion, so this is not very good. But that seemed kind of fast. Was that just Crunch? That was Aqua Tail. Wow, okay. So, not the worst. Does throw on alignment there. Ideally, you want to throw after 1 Astonish or after 3 Astonish is. Does get to another Sludge. This, I don't think this will quite knock out, but it will put Drapion awfully low to the point where you can probably just Steel Wing down. They may get... Actually, maybe you come and Wiggle. Okay, no. No, Scar makes more sense because it's matched up against Lantern anyway. So you kind of just hope Wiggly can sweep for you at this point. Gonna stay in for now, I guess, hoping that they expend energy. Gets the CMP. That's actually best case scenario because you get some nice chip damage here from the Brave Bird. They actually shielded it, okay? And you just have to let Scarm go. Yeah, you just let Scarm go and you hope Wiggles can sweep. That's a tall task for Wiggles. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, opponent opponent decides to swap in Medi. I mean, it's not the worst play in the world because, like, you got to use your Medi at some point. And Medi's going to be able to do some nice chip here. So I think the opponent might have it because all they need to do now is get to 2 Surfs on Lantern. So I think opponent should still have it. If we saw Masterpiece go for the Disarming Voice, may have opened up a win con. Because Disarming Voice probably would have knocked out Medi plus the Charms before it got to a charge move. So could have potentially saved that extra shield, and then it would have come down to whether Lantern gets to a 3rd Surf, which it very well may have. So all good in the hood. All good in the hood. Masterpiece with the biggest set of his life. And he's playing a Pignite. I don't even know what Pignite runs. There's a Vaporeon on my screen. What is going on? How often have you seen Shiinotic against Vaporeon? Don't lie to me, Charles. Say, oh, Rise, I see that matchup every day. Super comment. No, you don't, bro. You've never seen it. Okay, well, never say never. Maybe someone has seen it. But Sludge Bomb, I would assume, does a lot here. Grabs a shield. What fast move is Pignite even running? Is this like... Is it Tackle? Is it like Pound? Oh my gosh. Rock Tomb. What the heck, dude? Could have got off the Seed Bomb there, but it's fine. Pignite is actually a core breaker. It just has a really bad moveset, apparently. It's actually a core breaker. It has a tough typing for both Scarm and Wiggles. Oh, man. The double evolution squad. And Masterpiece. Is Masterpiece flexing here, just making his opponent think they still have a chance? Masterpiece, what are we doing here? We got a Wigglytuff. This is where Wigglytuff thrives. Show the Wiggles. Does Umbreon shield or just let this go? Brave Bird gets shielded. CMP. Masterpiece being an absolute savage, making the opponent feel like they still have a chance. I would certainly never do something like this. Wink. 2 shield flex for Masterpiece. And a nice win. Who is next on deck? Guz Bebe. Good lead. Cherim, of course, does have Fire Weather Ball you have to be scared of, but, like, you need probably 3 Fire Weather Balls to knock out Scarm. Not sure why they're building up so much. Okay. Apparently they don't have Fire Weather Ball. They're going for Dazzling Gleam. Man, these early season showcases are something. These early season showcases are something. Opponent swaps in Magneton. Yeah, I don't love the overfarm to give Magneton so much energy, because now these Magnet Bombs are going to be really threatening. I would have preferred to see just the immediate swap into Shiinotic. Also, my background strip lights do that, like, random thing where they change colors. It's like, I'm not controlling that. It's like every so often they just flicker by themselves. Maybe there's a ghost. I don't quite know. This is also an under-leveled Magneton. Maybe you expend your move here to get rid of it. Honestly, don't know if Sky Attack's enough here. It's double resisted. Sky Attack does knock out just because Magneton is so glassy. Now you've got Wiggles. Steel Wings were really chunking. And it's also an Ice Shard Pylo, which is a little helpful. Going to shield the first. It is an Avalanche. Oh. Goes for the Icy. This will knock out. But if Pylo gets to an Avalanche, the opponent might win. Icy Wind will knock out Cherim. We're frozen on Wiggly. What is going on? Or if you just get Pylo into 1 Steel Wing range, you also win. But it looks like the opponent might be lagging out. Poor opponent. Lagging out of the game. Yeah, that was kind of wild. Stunny Cherim with no Weather Ball. Scarm into Serp, amazing lead. In comes Toxapex. Bit of a misplay here. Bit of a misplay from Masterpiece. No one's perfect. No one's perfect, comments. Sometimes you see that water typing, you swap in the grass, and then you get shredded by double super effective poison damage. So would have been better off staying in. That's for sure. But here on the Rise channel, we showcase all different levels. Also, I do coaching sessions for all different levels. See, it just did it again. What is going on with that light, dude? It's a little bit crazy. Yeah, I do coaching of people that are just learning the basics, still trying to get their typings. I do coaching sessions with people that have qualified for Pokemon Worlds and are trying to improve their game even further. Sometimes it's helpful to just have like an added pair of eyes to look at things. Unfortunately, I think the opponent probably has this one. So what Masterpiece could have done is when the Toxapex swapped in, could have just stayed in with Scarm. And then the opponent would have probably come in with Sand Slash. And then you probably would have had to safe swap Wiggly. And then maybe save some health on Scarm. Would have not been a clear-cut victory, in my opinion. Would have not been a clear-cut victory, but certainly I think could have made it possible to win if you just stay in Scarm against Toxapex. Cannot afford to swap in a Fairy type especially a fairy grass type against a poison type. So it happens. What am I going to say next? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. Shout out Hannah Montana. A whole team has some pretty good play against Medi. And, okay, this is getting absurd. Why is... That's like the third time this video the lights have changed. Okay, no. What is going on, bro? Dude, this is so creepy. Why are the lights doing this? Oh my gosh. Okay, the lights distracted me. It looks like the opponent either caught or doesn't have an answer, so it's just deciding to unload the energy onto Reggie. Assuming they don't have flash cannon, this is actually not too bad because you resist everything. It looks like you don't even get two-shot. Shiinotic a little bit bulkier than I anticipated. That big mushroom umbrella head of itself just deflects all the damage. Another move coming through from Reggie. Zap cannon. No debuff. Ooh, in comes Carbink. Gonna get off a parting seed bomb here. This is pretty nice. And I think what you can do here is just come in with Scarm. Chip away with your Steel Wings. And then Wiggly might be able to sweep with 2 shields. Okay, this is ridiculous. Steel Wings are gonna chunk away. Look at all this damage from Steel Wing. Oh my gosh, has a Brave Bird before you go down. Just spam that Brave Bird, please. Thank you very much. Should probably get the final shield here. And then it's gonna be the Wiggle show. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Probably want to respect a heavy hitting move here because I think Reggie's only getting to 1 move no matter what. Yeah. Could have gone for the Disarming Voice since it would knock out. I don't know if Icy Wind quite knocks out. It does. I'm just being a little bit overly critical, I guess. And the Wigglemeister beats Reggie. You don't see that too often. You don't see Wiggles beating Reggie too often. But Wiggles is a bit of a savage. Don't be fooled by its cute, lovey-dovey demeanor. Wiggles will inflict some pain. I don't know what I'm talking about. Scarm versus a shiny Obstagoon. We love Obstagoon here. Used to be one of my favorite picks to run. Doesn't have quite as much play, I think, anymore. But you know what? Now that Medi is going to be less common, maybe we see a bit of a resurgence in the Goon. Comes in with Shiinotic. This is a terrific matchup for Shiinotic. Unless they have Gunk Shot. I wasn't really counting. Nice catch by the opponent onto their Vikavolt, but this is still going to hurt Vikavolt. Sludge Bomb. Okay, they get a shield. Sludge Bomb will hit for neutral damage against that Bug Electric typing. Sludge Bomb, boom, big damage. And if this was their best answer to a Fairy type, I mean, Wiggles is probably going to dominate in the back. Does put up a shield here. Gets the farm down. This is looking really good. Goon comes back. Yikes, dude. They have no answer for the Shiinotic. They have no answer. I would even consider like saving that energy just coming in with Wiggly, but this works too. Sludge Bomb. Does some nice damage. Just going to let it go here. Coming with Wiggles. Most likely you still have some health on your Scarm for later. Eat a move on the chin here. Wiggly is hopping. Having some fun. Oh my god, Beedrill? Bro, what are we watching? So, okay. So, nice catch. The opponent should have countered the Shiinotic with their Beedrill. This Beedrill is running Infestation? It's not Jab. Yeah, it's Infestation. I couldn't tell. Like, I could barely see the animation. They're running Infestation. They get hit by a Brave Bird. This is wild. And I can see some of the comments being like, Rise, oh my gosh. Opponent didn't even come up with their Beedrill against Shiinotic. I know. Christine. I know. Definitely some misplays, but it's early in the season. Every game's a learning experience. And no matter what elo we're showcasing, we can always learn. Okay, gets a great lead. But once again, we see a situation where it doesn't have a great response to the Fisk. I think you actually would come in Shiinotic here, because assuming they're running the standard Rock Slide Earthquake, they can only really Rock Slide your Shiinotic. You can hit it for neutral damage. So the Brave Bird first as well kind of makes sense. Helps secure this matchup for sure, but Shiinotic's bulky enough, can take multiple Rock Slides. Opponent also goes for the wrong move, goes for Earthquake, that's even better. And gonna take another move on the chin here. Hopefully they go for the correct Rock Slide this time. One and throw for proper timing, let's go. Shiinotic looking creepy as ever. Knocks out the shiny Fisk. Oh baby, Sludge Bomb, do they know? I probably wouldn't know if I hadn't made this video. Boom, big Sludge Bomb. You want to wait out your switch timer here. Okay, didn't matter actually, because switch clock was already up. Frenzy Plant doesn't do very much to a Skarm. And I like this decision. This is also an underleveled Azu. So, yeah. Gets the shield, swaps in Wiggles, and honestly, like, you can just no shield. Gonna shield the first, because why not, but, yeah. I guess you're gonna have to shield eventually in this matchup, so that makes sense as well. Gets off the debuff, so actually, they were smarter than me there. They, shield the first, get off the debuff before the second, makes a lot of sense. Now you take this, save a shield for Skarm, that's gonna be G to the G. Play rough. Doesn't do too much after the debuff, and Serp is going to fight till the bitter end. They're going to fight till the bitter end. I like the never give up attitude from the opponent, but this one is over. Over. I think this will go on the Spicy Saturday playlist. Spicy Saturday on a Thursday. Spicy Saturday's going up on a Thursday. Got your Shiinotic, he don't play cute, say. That was kind of a stretch. I'm sure some of you guys knew that reference. That used to be super popular when I was in high school, I think. Club's going up on a Tuesday. Go for the Sludge Bomb here. I mean, I think Seed Bomb would be more efficient personally, but Sludge is fun too. Gonna eat the Ice Beam here. Able to tank that quite well. Yeah, since you need 2 Seed Bombs anyway, like I think straight Seed Bomb probably the play in this matchup. Takes out the Azu. Goes for Sludge. Seed Bomb would probably do more here. I don't think Sludge is like so good that it would do more. Because it is resisted. Can come in with Steel Wing Skarm. Since you're down to shield, you might want to just take this one. Then evaluate where you want to use your last shield, depending on what's in the back. Shadow Ball does a lot of damage. Opponent lets him farm down for some reason. Oh, and it's a Clodsire, so this game's not quite over. 2 shield Clodsire. This could be dangerous. And they do have Sludge Bomb as well. But here's where Icy Wind Wiggly will be really useful. The Icy Wind debuffing this Clodsire's attack, and it cannot clear its debuff. So Sludge Bomb's not going to be enough. Clodsire's going to have to throw 2 moves at Wiggly. If Wiggly gets to another Icy Wind, I think Masterpiece has this, but it doesn't get to another Icy Wind. So now I think your only hope is to Sky Attack bait and land Brave Bird. I think that's your only hope at this point. Yeah, so needs the opponent to shield here. It's a tough call for the opponent. Does pick up the Protect Shield, is 2 away, gets the Brave Bird. And this should be enough. Brave Bird coming through, boom, and steals the win. If the opponent maybe gave less farm, just Shadow Balled and then dipped out, they might have been able to win that. And then also the 50-50 call just came down to a bit of a coin flip there. So thank you very much to Masterpiece for the submission. I know we broke down some things that could have been done differently from both sides in those battles, but I appreciate everyone that sends in battles. And I think it's important to showcase people of all different levels as well, because not only is it fun, but we can also have a laugh and learn and improve from things. And obviously, if you guys watch me on stream, there are games I throw at least a game every day with some sort of embarrassing misplay. So there's always stuff to learn. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this content, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.